Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a first impression on some Jouer products. This is my first time actually purchasing anything from Jouer. They are a little bit more on the pricey side, and then of course when it comes to any type of product that is over $30, you're kind of like, do I want to spend the money? But again, being in this type of like hobby for me, because I love makeup, I figured why not? Let's try it. And then on top of it, Jeffree Star is giving out a 20% off code, so you get even more money reduced off of it. So for the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is this Jouer eyeshadow palette. It is called the Rose Gold Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow palette. I mean, there's nothing fancy about it. I don't think so. Nope. That's what it's called. So basically it's a rose gold type of collection, which I'm loving. As far as these shades go, these are very buttery smooth types of eyeshadows. I'm very happy with the quality of them, especially since this eyeshadow palette was $30. Actually, just kidding, this eyeshadow palette was $40. And then I also purchased this blush duo, which is called the Rose Gold Blush Duo. This one is called Marigold and this one's called Rose Petal. And then the last product that I purchased from them is this Rose Gold highlighter. Now I did purchase these in a little set. I believe if you purchase these in a set, it was $48 for both. Sorry, I have the page down here with all the information just in case I forgot, because I did. So for these both it was $48. Normally, if you want to purchase them separately, the highlighter is $24. There is 7 different types of shades. And then as well as the blush duos, this by itself is $30. And there's 4 different types of duos. Well, 4 different colors of duos. Want to talk about the packaging itself. So for these items, it doesn't feel that cheap, but it doesn't feel that high end. Again, you are paying $48 for both of these products, or you know, for example, let's say I bought them separately, $30, right? No, $24 and $30. Now this right here is just basically a sticker, like you know, that squishy type of sticker, but it's basically just like a, no, you can't see it, but I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically like a it's basically like a sticker. And then as well, I wanted to compare this packaging with the Makeup Revolution. This is the strobe lighting palette. So if you own this, this is what it similarly feels like, but it doesn't feel that high end. But again, as long as the money is being put into the product, I'm not that complaining, because so far I give it thumbs up for the product itself inside of it. But the main thing is that I'm here to show you how these items, you know, apply on the face. So if you want to see how I use, well, how these blush, highlighter, and eyeshadow palette apply it on my face, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so for the first item that I'm going to try on my face is this blush duo right here. The colors do feel like awfully creamy. Like this is just off of one like slight touch swatch, not even, you know, going full on color. So the color that I am going to actually try, you know what, I'm going to try to use both. So let me, and the brush that I'm using is this Morphe E4. I really like this brush just because it's really dense and it can actually blend it out quite easily. So what I like about this compact is, of course, that it has a really good mirror. I already did also kind of bronze my face. So I'm going to go in with this light pink blush first. I'm just going to just tap it in, because from the swatches, it looked like it was really pigmented. So what I'm going to do is just put it on the apples of my cheeks. And as you can tell, like just by one small tap, it's already providing that color. So in order for me to use both shades, I'm going to use this light pink right on the apples of the cheeks. And then I'm going to go in with this more, it's like more of a peachy color blush. And I'm going to put it on top of the cheeks. So I kind of did go heavy on that. So let's see how that goes. Yeah. So this blush, these blushes, you just need like the tiniest bit because you're gonna start looking crazy. Like y'all saw, I barely even tapped. And there is, well, actually there's a little bit of kickback going on, but to be honest, for me personally, I don't really mind for the kickback as long as, you know, it's providing the color on my face. So I'm actually gonna take this clean, let's see. No, I'm gonna take a bigger fluffy brush. Where is it? So I'm just gonna take it and so you are able to blend it out really easily as well. So that's one of the good things. One of the parts of having a very high intense blush or a product that's very high in color is that you cannot blend it in afterwards. Like it's very difficult to blend it in, but this item looks like I'm just, you know, dusting away just slightly and the color is blending out. So that's really good. All right, so that is how that blush applied. And I really do love the shades and how easy it is to blend out. Again, you need the tiniest bit because you can go full on high intense color real quick. So the next thing I'm going to try out is this rose gold highlighter. That's what the name of it is. And again, it comes with a nice compact, very clear mirror to use. I only purchased one highlighter and one blush duo just because they kind of came in a little set. If you purchase both, you get it for $48 versus one blush duo is, how much is the blush duo? The blush is $30 and then the highlighter by itself is $24. So that's why I bought them together because I got to save like $6. All right, so with this, it's actually also very creamy. I'm putting in my brush in there and it's actually not giving out any kickback. So let's see how this one applies. All right, so this is a really pretty color. So this reminds me of the Too Faced one, but I don't know why I like this one a little bit better. So the shade is supposed to be like rose gold, which I am getting that effect from it. But it's more on the, it's not as bam in your face. It's more of the shade tint of the highlighter. So if you are looking for a like bright, frosty type of highlighter, I wouldn't necessarily go for this because it doesn't give you that, you know, bam in your face. It just provides that beautiful rose gold shade of tint on your cheeks. Oh, let me put on my glasses. And I mean, I like it. I personally do like having them bam highlighters in your face, but this is something different. I do actually want to try out that Too Faced highlighter again, seeing if it gives out the same effect as this one, because it actually goes very smoothly over my pores and my texture. Like you can't see it as much as I thought you would be able to. Of course, yeah guys, I got some mountains of pimples going on, so you can automatically tell those. But as far as the small little textures, like you can't see it as much as I thought, you know, you were. But that's how the highlighter looks like. So far, I like it. And so for the next thing that we are going to be applying is this eyeshadow palette. And then again, I love the packaging that it came in. It's so pretty. This brand Jouer, it is considered a high-end brand. Well, to me, just because it is going to be sold at Ulta, and then it does have that high-end price point. Like for this eyeshadow palette, it is $44 $40. It was $40 for this eyeshadow. You are receiving 12 eyeshadow pans, so yeah, this stuff is, it's a little pricey. So I am gonna stick on with that rose gold type of theme. I am going to actually apply this matte cream shade, and then when I was swatching them, like, they do have pigmentation. They're very creamy, but I haven't used them on the eye yet, so we are going to try that out first. And then I am actually gonna use a primer. I can't find my new favorite one, which is the NARS one, so we're going to go with the Smashbox one. The Smashbox one does tend to sometimes crease throughout the day, but it's like later on, once, you know, all them oils start seeping through my eyelid. I do have very oily eyelids, so I guess we'll see how this eyeshadows hold up. Alright, so we are going to set that. We're going to be using this first cream shade, which in the back they have the names, which is called Lace. It's going to be this one right here. And again, very pigmented and buttery matte. So I do see, like, it's, I'm not sure if it's the eyelid primer or what, but it's like not blending as smooth as my Wet n Wild cream shadow. But I mean, the color is pigmented, so I guess we'll see how the eyeshadows apply over it. So for the first shade we're going to do, these are just these transition shades. Well, this one, these two right here, they are a little bit more on the cooler tone side, so we're gonna have to make that work, because I don't tend to like cool tone shades that much. So we are going to be using this first brown shade right here that's called Hazelnut in the crease. And I'm going to tend to go for more of a easy natural shade. I mean, easy natural look versus a bam, you know, in your face type of look. And again, I just don't like cool tone shades. I don't know why I thought, well, I mean, I looked at it, but I didn't think it was going to be that cool tone, but whatever. So, I mean, it is blending out very easily, of course. I just didn't expect that cream shade to be very pigmented. And there is a little bit of kickback. But again, these eyeshadows are blending very nice together. There is no chalkiness going on or anything like that. So that is a good sign. I'm going to put in that shade right here, which is called Rose Quartz, all over my lid. I'm just going to use a flat shader brush. And these shimmers just like feel so creamy. And look at this. It is gliding on like butter. I haven't experienced shimmers to glide on that easily, and then to top it off, there's like no fallout. Don't get shimmers and metallics mixed up. I do use a lot of metallics, so I'm trying to think of some. Well, of course, CoverGirl does have those palettes that have shimmers in them, but they do have a lot of fallout, and but they're still pigmented. But yes, my main complaint with the CoverGirl ones is that there's fallout all over your cheeks, And then this is just like, bam. Just distributes the product everywhere. So I'm very happy so far. And what I'm gonna do now is actually I'm gonna wet my brush, see how intense that shadow gets. Y'all, I have a mess on my vanity. I need to clean this up. I need to get my life together. So I'm gonna wet the brush. I'm just gonna be using this Do Me Urban Decay spray and see what this does. So it did add some intensity to it, but it also did at one point try to like, the shimmer did try to like chunk up. Well, not chunk up, but like build up, I guess is the word. But now it goes from a level 3 to a 5. So they're not that bad. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is actually take that dark brown, which is right here. That one's called Mahogany. But I'm kind of debating if I should do that one or this red one called Rosewood. No, I'm going to take the brown one. Yeah, I'm going to take the brown one with a... So I'm going to take this dollar brush from e.l.f. just to pack on that dark brown in the outer corner. Just give it a little bit of some depthness going on. Then I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and just blend it out. So it is blending out very easily. And I was hoping for, since you're paying, you know, $40 for this palette. And then I'm gonna go in with that crease color again, just to blend it out just furthermore. Nothing too, you know, dark, too crazy. Something easy, nice neutral eye going on. So I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. Bronze on my brow. I think it's too intense pink, so I'm gonna mix it in with this shimmer right here called Champagne. This one right here. No, I'll be there. No, I'll never forget that day. No, no, never forget that day. No, no, no. And I'm gonna put in this pink, also again going with that Champagne bronze. And I'm gonna put that all in the inner corner. That day. No, no, never forget that day. No, no, there. No, I'll be there. No. Just like that. like I said, these colors are pretty pigmented and buttery on their own. For being my first time using them, I am very happy with the payoff of these products. And then for the under eye, the lower lash line, I'm actually gonna go in a little bit with this dark brown again and just go in the very close to the waterline as I can. I'm gonna use that same shade again that we used in the crease, the hazelnut, to blend it out. Alright, so I used that. And now the next thing I'm going to do is actually go in with that very dark brown called Cedar, and I'm going to use that as an eyeliner. Well, just to line the very outer edge of it. And my thing is that I have very wrinkly eyelids. So, there's extra skin going on. Like, in order for me to do a smooth eyeliner wing, like, I do have to stretch my skin out. I know it sounds gross, but unfortunately, with age, everything starts to sag. Or you get extra wrinkles everywhere else. So, sometimes when it comes to eyeshadows and I'm doing, like, this type of, like, liner with a shadow, it tends to kind of sometimes, like, skip over my skin. I know, again, gross, but with these shadows, since they're so buttery and pigmented, like, even if it does try to skip, it's still, like, it doesn't look patchy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look like if I'm missing any, or it doesn't look like it did that skipping effect. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but to my ladies who do have this issue, y'all get me. We get each other. But again, this is a $40 palette. Take that into consideration. If this is way out of your budget, I am not saying go out, run and get it. But if you are not on a budget and you love, makeup is something that you love, I definitely do recommend this palette, just because of the consistency of these shadows, how easy they are to blend. I personally don't have a lot of these type of rose gold type of shadows in my collection, so for me it is worth it. But if this is something that you're looking at and you're like, I have that palette, I have those colors, then stick to whatever is more convenient for you. But again, I do like it. I'm very happy that I did pick it up. I'm going to curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and also a lip product, and I'll be back to discuss more about these products. Okay, so all I did to finish up this look was just add this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss, and it's in the color Statement Nude, which is just like it's like a nude. It's not really a nude, but it's like I can't explain colors, but this is how it looks like. And then the color that I used to just deepen up my contour a little bit more is just this shade from the California in a Box Catrice palette. Really like this product, and that's about it. Of course I added mascara, but for the overall look, I'm really liking it. I loved it. Smooth, nothing patchy, just the right pigmentation for me. The blush was just like, very pigmented, but as you can tell, it blended out just perfectly fine, which again, if a product is going to be very pigmented, right by you just touching it, it should be able to blend out as easily as well, because, it's not fair for us people that tend to, go hard in the pan, and then you're stuck with the whole just pink on your cheeks. So I really do love that the product is very easy to blend and as well very beautiful. As far as the highlighter, I do like it. I wish it was just a little bit more blinding, but that's just per preference. You know, this is perfectly fine. I would wear it again. And this glided on so smooth. So if you do not own something this similar and you are not on a budget, yes, I do recommend it. I did purchase this for $40 again. I think I have stated that before, but hey, just repeating the information. So let me know down below, guys, if you are going to be trying out any of these Jouer products, or if you already own them, if you like them, if you don't, or what is something that you recommend that I should try out next from Jouer, because I definitely am going to start picking up more items from them. What do you want to see next? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I can definitely get hopefully a video out soon for you guys. I do apologize I haven't been posting regularly. Again, I'm still recording on my phone, so I have to do the edit and all that on my phone as well, and it takes quite a while, and I do get very sidetracked quite easily. So thank you again for joining me today, and of course, seeing how I got this look. We'll see you on the next video.